everybody, it's Rico and we are on the highway here in Dubai with a beautiful view. And actually we are a little bit in a rush because we are on the way to the Palm just because we are about to skydive now, so see you there. The main reason why I hate Dubai traffic is not because it's busy, not because there are so many crazy drivers like him out here. No, it is because if you miss one exit, then you have to wait until the next exit comes, and that is like 20 more minutes of driving. Woo! How excited are you?
That's okay. A 7 like always.
I'm an 8. That was a hell of a ride. Wow, that's cool. Looks like a gym. I like. So we gotta do a weight check now, and the maximum weight limit for men is 100 kilograms. But I know someone who weighs more than 100, so let's see if he's even allowed. So we have a second problem. This man is too fat.
Absolutely fat.
You need to take a big shit and then... But the first problem is it's too windy and the pilots are not flying, so see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, it's Rico and I'm here in Dubai in front of the tallest building in the world, and it is actually so tall that you can see about 1/5 of the building, and it is really hard to put everything in one picture. That is why I'm going to place the camera right here. Even though the lighting is bad, it doesn't matter, because we have a very interesting topic to talk about, and that is 3 signs when it is time for you to leave your home country. And let's start right away with the first point, which is extremely interesting, and I have a very interesting story to tell about that, and that is you outgrew your environment. And for that, I would like to talk about my friends in Germany, because I had a lot of friends, and some of them I even consider them as previous best friends. However, at certain points in my life, I realized that the goals didn't align anymore. The conversations we had felt forced, and it was time for me to move on with a new chapter. With the friends that I had in Germany, it wouldn't be possible to live the life that I'm living today, because my first friends group was actually very interested in video games. And when I was a teenager, I liked playing video games, PlayStation, computer and all that. But at some point I realized that I'm wasting too much time with video games with no real inner pleasure and no satisfaction and nothing to gain from the video games other than short-term dopamine shots and short-term pleasure. So at some point I actually took my PlayStation, and I still remember the day when I put it on eBay and I was just selling my PlayStation, and everyone in my friends group was so confused. Why is Rico selling his PlayStation? How are we gonna play? I'm like, guys, I'm done playing. I'm 15 or 14 years old now and I want to go to the gym. And I took the money, I still remember it, and I bought a camera that I then used to record videos in the gym, because in my hometown there was a guy called Alongabai, which was a very famous fitness YouTuber back then, and I spent time with him. And from there it continued. So I outgrew my friends group that played video games. Then I was in the gym surrounded by gym buddies only, and a few years later I outgrew them as well from my personal point of view, and I got interested in business. So when I turned 17, 18 years old, just a few years later, I found new friends that were interested in doing business, and I grew again. And then I actually had my first real online business, which was a marketing agency which I was running back in Germany. And from there I had 2 friends that were interested in leaving the country, leaving Germany with me. So we moved to Bali, and in Bali I started this YouTube channel, Rico. And the main point I'm trying to make is that you have an inner feeling towards shifting courses sometimes in life, and you need to be brave enough to realize that. And even though it may hurt because you will lose some friends, a new friend group that is interested with your new goals, your new interests, your new values and principles are already waiting for you, and you never know what will actually await for you in your new environment. environment. And funneling all that to the point of leaving your home country, I think leaving your home country gives you even more people to potentially meet and vibe with, just because of the fact that your home country is like a small circle. It's like a bubble. Everyone has the same routine, the same places to go to, and no one is really thinking out of the box. It was when I first left Germany and moved to Bali where I actually became smarter. I learned different cultures, different business activities, and so many things that just improved my life from so many different angles. And this actually leads to the second sign where I think you should leave your home country, and that is you think about it very often. Because when I was in school, I was always the rebel, the Klassenclown we call it in Germany, and I never really paid attention to the teachers, the materials. I never did homework. I just couldn't. I just wasn't interested. I was always thinking about doing something different. When everyone went to the left, I went to the right. When the teacher said to sit down, I stood up. And this is just my personality. And I sometimes felt very bad about it because I thought I'm an outliner, and I lost confidence because everyone was pointing the fingers at me and said that Ricardo is a bad boy and all that. But at some point I just accepted the fact that this is me, and I don't have to feel sorry just because I feel a certain way or I want to do a certain thing. And so I actually thought about leaving Germany very often. And when I had the opportunity to book the flights to Bali with my 2 friends back then, I just took it because I was thinking about it in school every single day. And I still remember one specific day where I did a pros and cons list about leaving Germany and just dropping out of school. I just had these thoughts and I really thought about it every single day, and I knew that if I will not take action, that this will turn into regret, which is one of the worst feelings you ever feel, because I just knew, okay, what's the worst case scenario? I fly back to Germany, who cares? But on the other hand, the upside was just so much bigger than the downside. There was no real risk involved. I think this is the healthiest risk to reward ratio you can have. And it doesn't cost so much money as so many people think. I mean, also, when you leave your home country, think about it. You're selling your assets, aren't you? You're selling your motorbike, maybe as I did, your car, maybe even a property. If you suddenly have 200,000 euros on your bank account, this will be fuel for a few years that you can spend without making any money. But I'm telling you, there is no parallel universe where you will not grow personally and business-wise if you're abroad and you just talk to amazing people that will teach you so many things about life, business, health, wealth, love, relationships. So my main point is, no matter how you put together the equation or the formula as you wish, it's gonna pay off at the end. And I'm sitting here with my best friend. He also left Germany just about a year ago. And I mean, you can say 1 or 2 things about it. Very spontaneous.
That is very spontaneous. But yes, in the end, I'm very thankful and grateful. Also that Rico supported me to move out from Germany, because Germany is now a failed society. You pay so high taxes, and all the people who are stuck in Germany, who are the patriots, let's say, they are just there because of routine. They're there because they're afraid of taking risks. And those people, they're all together. And the people who are moving out, taking the risks in total, they're also together in different countries abroad. So they're learning, they're improving themselves. And I think that's one of the main points. I get to know so many more entrepreneurs, important people. They teach me so many things this year, the last 12 months. So I think that's one reason why you should consider it for 100%. Another one is, of course, quality of life. I mean, if you're not happy in the situation where you are at the moment, for me it was in Germany. Even though I had a business, I had employees, I was always busy, but I didn't feel good. I mean, I paid a lot of taxes, the security wasn't there. For example, in Germany, the people, they are always depressed, the weather isn't good. And I think if you're not 100% happy and satisfied with your life, then just do something about it. Just move out, try to get to a place where you feel more comfortable, where you feel like home, where you have better energy, because the energy determines in the end of the day how successful your year became. So yeah, that's from my side, spontaneously.
Amazing. And I mean, you get the vibe. It is a life-changing decision. And there are so many gurus out there and people that try to sell you information or products that claim to change your life, but there is nothing more life-changing than actually going out there, leaving your apartment, leaving your comfort zone, and just jumping into the cold water, so to say, and every day challenging the real life, becoming more confident, talking to the people around you, getting approached and solving problems. Because there is the theory, yes, you can read 20 different personal development books, and I did that when I was a teenager. But what was the result? I had a big chunk of books where I absorbed the information and maybe even understood it, but I never really applied it in real life. And so literally the cheapest and easiest way to change your life is to leave your comfort zone. And this leads to the last point, the last sign. So we had, you outgrew your environment, and this is very individual to every single one of you. When I say this sentence, then you have different pictures in your head than I do, so that is very important to mention. The second one is you think about it often. So everyone has these daydreams about, I want to start over in a new city. When I was a kid, I always had the inner desire of just pushing a button and suddenly starting a new life somewhere else, and in a new city, like super exciting, seeing different things. My eyes, until I was 19 years old, every day they saw the same wall. I never moved apartments. They saw the same schoolroom, the same people and all that, and that is fine. Like, my family is gonna be my family. But there is so much more in life which helps you grow and become a better person, which then allows you to love yourself even more, so that you can give even more love to your loved ones. And the last sign that I wanted to mention is that you are afraid. It is as simple as that. When you are afraid in life of something, I think this is exactly when you should jump. And Elias and me, we are about to do skydiving tomorrow, and we have a little bit of Schmetterling im Bauch, we Germans say, and this is exactly why we know we should do it. I mean, everyone has a bucket list of things. And on my bucket list, there was skydiving. And now I'm this close to doing it tomorrow. And I'm, maybe a little bit afraid of it, but this is exactly why I should do it. And there are so many things in life where I was afraid of doing it, talking to that. I mean, both of my girlfriends, I approached them in real life. The first one in a cafe, the second one in a bar. And both times I was a bit nervous. But if I wouldn't have done it, then I would have never met them. I would have never do amazing adventures with them, have memories with them, and potentially find my wife. So this concept of doing what you're afraid of, you can just apply it to so many different life areas. And this video is all about leaving your home country. And so to come to a little conclusion, because I know the background noises are a bit louder, sorry for that. I'm back in Cyprus soon, and then the audio quality will be much better. But those were my 3 signs that I think are important to look at and to observe, with the thought that you might leave your home country as well. And if this video helped one person to actually do the decision, then I'm more than happy with that. And so it's gonna be a busy day today, and I wanted to make this as a little vlog, so we have some things to do, and let's continue. Trying to find the parking.
I think we are wrong here.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I think we have to find blue. P4 blue.
So it's not enough to know whether or not you're in P3, 4, which floor you are. No, you need to remember.
C, D, E, F, G, H.
And colors, green, red, blue and yellow. And then even if you think you know where you are, you still have to find your car because the parking is huge. So P8, P9, P10, P7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, to the right side. Yes, yes, yes. We need to look for the green Lamborghini. There we go. Yeah, just 20 minutes. Good one. So romantic. So I'm doing some nice pictures now of Elisa. Please meet Elisa, if the music stopped. Yeah. To left, to right. Why are there so many buttons on this camera? I just want to take a picture. I'm hiring a full-time cameraman. If you're in Cyprus and you want to be my cameraman, finish mit der Clown-Show hier. So I'm standing on another balcony now, and the view here is also pretty crazy. You can see the marina and JBR down there, and right in front of me, the palm. Look at that. What a crazy view. And when I look at that, the only thing I have to think about is that this is man-made. All of this was constructed out of nothing. There was only water here, and Dubai in the background was only desert. And they created this infrastructure within a few decades, which is insane. This really shows how visionary the royalty here in Dubai actually is, and how positive a monarchy can be. And they want to be the place to be in the world, and that is why they are doing amazing things like that without unnecessary bureaucratic processes like some other governmental bodies, let's say it like that. But yeah, I don't like to be political, maybe in a few decades from now, but for now I'm just capitalistic, entrepreneurial, and I do the best I can out of my surroundings and environments, and I try to offer nice products and services to my clients. Alright, that is actually quite cool. Gymshark in the mall. I think there is nothing that you can not find or buy here in this mall. So cool. That is insane. Manta Ray, Blue Shark, I think. That is so cool. I'm funny, am I not? How should I get some work done if the whole point of coming to the mall is to fix my MacBook? Because look at this. So effectively what's happening is that for some reason my MacBook cannot find any network. It just keeps searching and it doesn't find anything. And we already found the Apple Store. Guys, I've been waiting for let me check, 3 hours now, talking to 3 technicians, and no one knows what's up with my MacBook. And for the first time in my life, I'm actually a bit disappointed with Apple. Crazy. And no one knows what's up. Like, what even is the problem? This is a new MacBook, 1 month old.
Confirm everything before we do the purchase,
Yes.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you like to pay with cash or
Card, please. Apple Pay, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Should work in your store.
We love Apple Pay.
Guys, that's a flex. When money just can't solve your problems. So they took the MacBook in and they said that the motherboard, the logic board, the most important thing of the MacBook basically is damaged. And apparently they don't have it in stock. So I would need to wait now for 10 days until they receive the damaged part and repair my MacBook. And I told them no chance, like 10 days is way too much, I want a replacement. No, sorry, we can't have replacements because you didn't buy the MacBook here. You have to go to the shop where you bought it from. I said no chance, you know what, just give me a new one, I'll buy a new one. So I just randomly purchased the same MacBook again because I have to work. Like, there's no chance for me to go without a MacBook for 10 days. I make more money in 10 days than this MacBook is worth. So from an entrepreneur point of view, I made the right choice. So next appointment now, this tutorial shooter at Custom Made Tailoring, and we're going to have a little podcast there talking about Dubai, and gonna be good, interesting.
So this is the suits fabric wool. It's very unique what we are doing because usually when you go in a tailor shop, they give you this. And you need to imagine the suits with these books.
True, I hate it.
That's it.
I hate it.
And it's very hard because you see a little square of fabric and you have to imagine in your mind how to look, how to feel the fabric on you, etc. So what Jules is doing is great because the experience starts with the choice of the fabric. Imagine you are in front of the mirror, we do this. So in front of the mirror you have a perfect idea how it will look on you and how it will feel.
That's true, it's very nice.
So everything happened in the shop. Everything happened here.
That's wow.
This is like the kitchen, huh? We like to show.
It smells also like in the kitchen.
Yeah, no, it's like when you come to the restaurant and the chef show you the kitchen. This is the kitchen. This is where we cook.
I'm here with Jules Sutherland.
You're that guy who talked badly about Dubai, man. I got beef with you.
Yes, we do. We have to talk about it here over the game. Serial shooter.
Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for inviting us. And we are playing a round of pool. We'll talk a little bit about Dubai.
Your break, big fella. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
I've heard you're a very strong pool player, and I'm in trouble. So see how this works out.
Let's walk the talk.
I have to say I enjoy your content, mate. I think you're really good at getting attention with controversy, but still in a professional way. Like, you're not going over the top about it, but you say enough to get people like arguing in the comments. I see what you're doing. It's smart. I like it. You said you started doing social media in 2011?
I uploaded my very first YouTube video in 2011.
Bro,
yes, I was.
Do you mind me asking how old were you then?
13.
Okay, gotcha.
I was 13 years old.
That's awesome.
I used the camera of my mom back then, which was a camcorder.
That's awesome.
I edited the video myself on the computer of my father because obviously back then YouTube wasn't a thing. There was no YouTube tutorial on how to do YouTube. So I was this little kid just in the basement trying to do my first YouTube video, and it was a dancing YouTube video. From there I did everything until I just decided that I want to have a personal brand and not stick myself to a niche, but I want people to watch me. I want to do an honest review on Dubai and comparing it to my life in Cyprus and see the pros and cons because...
Don't dig too deep, bro. You move over here. Watch out. You're onto a good thing in Cyprus.
I'm open for it. I'm definitely open for it. I'm the first person that would say it online if there is a strong reason for me to move here. But what I really appreciate about Cyprus is the fact that it is full of tranquility.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yep.
And this is what other people see as boring sometimes. Because when you go out, you will not just cross an A-celebrity on the street, but it's on you, and I like to have control in my life.
Yeah, and that's valuable, man, definitely. And it's hard to find that tranquility here in Dubai. You can do it, but it's not that easy. Getting outside of Dubai will help as well.
If you had one tip for someone that comes to Dubai or wants to come here and wants to create a great network, what would it be?
I think increase the skepticism that you'd have in your hometown, because a lot of people here tell a good story, or there's a lot of people fronting, pretending that they're bigger players than they are. Find authentic people, and quality is what matters here, not quantity. You don't want to know hundreds of guys here, you just want to know a few good guys. And that's the best way to live globally, but especially in Dubai. And this place here is a real hub for networking. So that's what the intent was. You don't need a tailor shop to have a pool table. This is a hangout spot, right? Sure. So I'd say a lot of people who are setting up here, we see that all the time. Come in, hang out here in the afternoon, you'll meet a bunch of business owners, a bunch of senior corporate guys. It's a good launch pad for your network here in Dubai.
You have to be emotionally intelligent to realize who you want to spend time with and who not.
Yeah, there's a lot of takers here. Yeah. A lot of people have come over, reinvented themselves, and they're representing themselves as a real businessman, and really they're just a joker. There's a lot of that here. I'd rather hang out with someone who fears God and is building a family and is a respectable guy than a multi-billionaire. I think when you've been around humans enough, you have a healthy distaste for humans, right? And I find a lot of famous people, when you meet them in real life, they're not actually that impressive. There are exceptions, of course. But most influencers don't really live up to the hype. I mean, the Tates are a clear exception. They are exceptional men, and they deserve the fame they have. They deserve the wealth. They've earned it. But most of these influencers, bro, they're not that interesting. They just post all the time, and they've got a following as a result.
What I like about Cyprus is that it depends on you. So you can lock yourself in a room, just you, your MacBook, and
True.
time to build.
True. There's a lot of distraction in Dubai. It's real.
No way. Great game.
You need one of these in your warehouse when you set it up, bro. It's magical. It's
Amazing.
magical.
But it's also multitasking, talking, podcasting,
Perfect,
looking at the camera angles, playing the game.
Perfect.
But thank you very much.
Thank you.
True.
Awesome, well, I appreciate it. And awesome to meet you, man, really. It's
Same.
very cool. I appreciate you coming over here. It's awesome.
So this is some real albino crocodile bags and wallets, and I'm thinking of getting this one, but I'm afraid because I'm always losing wallets. I don't want to lose this, but I really like the material and the design. So we are spending money. So what are you buying, Elias?
Jacket, custom made, and trousers, custom made.
Actually, it's not custom made. It's Jules.
No,
suit.
The suit is Jules because we have the same height, same sizes, same arm length, so everything is the same. The trousers are completely custom made because I like this kind of style.
Yes, Elias is a real suit lover. I like more fancy things, so I'm getting myself a wallet. So I'm getting this green sartorial shooter color scheme wallet from Albino Crocodile, and I will put, that's the reason why I cannot take it with me today, I will put my initials right down here, RG. Bye bye, thank you very much, I'm excited to pick it up. Alright, so right now we are here in Barsha Heights. This is the area where the hotel is, and even though I have an all-inclusive hotel with breakfast and dinner, we decided to go out and eat some shawarma, which is like basically the kebab. In Dubai you can say, in Germany we have doner kebab, in Cyprus we have the pita, and in Dubai we eat shawarma. And this is actually the first shawarma that I'm eating, so I'm giving you a real test right now. It's a bit small and we waited 30 minutes for it, which was not very nice because we are hungry, but if it tastes good, it's okay. And it's good. What's your opinion, Elias?
I need more meat.
More meat.
More meat.
That's a good point. Yeah. Very small. This is the large one, yeah, exactly. So the small one is like even smaller. 20 dirhams, 5 euros. Good price, but we are on a random street. Nothing special here. And after this, we are going to go to a rooftop bar. We want to have a nice view for sunset. So, yeah, excited. But shawarma is good. Like nothing special. It's good. What else can I say? Come and try for yourself. We have a little guest. Come here. Little kitty kid. Oh, you're a cutie. Say please. You want it? Huh? There you go. Just for you. Because you look like a cow. Come on, eat it. Not even hungry. She's not even eating it. Little kitty wants to follow us. Meow meow. She's following us.
Come inside my girlfriend.
Thank you. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Rico.
Yes, I'm Rico. What's your name?
My name Muhammad.
Mohammed. Nice to meet you.
Kalispera, Filemo.
You are going to downtown, huh?
Yes, downtown, please. Ooh, yeah. Nice view. Yeah. Say again?
You're right.
I'm good. What about you? Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I live in Cyprus, bro.
No way. That's amazing. That's so funny. That's amazing. What you doing in Dubai?
I came for some business. I'm staying for like 1 week, but I'm leaving back on the 16th. I'm going back.
Ah, all right. Cool. Yeah, we are the same here also for business.
Ah,
But
okay.
it's very funny. A lot of people recognize me here in Dubai, which
You're
makes me
famous.
happy.
Yeah, you're famous, bro.
Makes me happy. In Cyprus,
I think
yeah.
You're famous. You're the most famous guy right now in Cyprus.
In Cyprus, yeah. What's your name?
Exactly. I'm a musician.
So super big coincidence. We were just entering the place place here, and then Jumapel,
Cheers.
he approached me because you also live in Cyprus.
Yeah, because I live in Cyprus and
you're
I'm
a
a
rapper.
fan of your content. You get
Thank
me?
you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
gonna check out your music as well. You're
Yeah.
doing music, right?
I appreciate that, my bro. Yeah.
Very cool. So Jumapel, if you wanna check it out, I'll definitely check it out as well.
Yeah,
And you're doing
Yankee. Afrobeat, and then we got a remix coming out with Treat and Bobby next month. Cyprus Connects. You know how we do.
It's actually so cool. Whenever I get recognized, I get so motivated by it because this is exactly what I always wanted. So thanks to everyone subscribing to the channel and supporting me. I appreciate every single one of you. And whenever you see me in public, just come up to me. You should know I love it most of the times. Espresso, because the night is just getting started. It is 6:30 right now. We want to go out a little bit tonight. Cheers, Elias.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother. So the moment of truth. So what did we order?
Actually 4 espresso and 1 big sparkling water.
So each of us had 2 espressos and we had 1 big bottle of water. Foss. And now I'm going to show you the bill. Crazy. 230 dirhams, which is more than 50 euros. We just paid 50 euros for 2 coffees each.
But it's okay. I mean,
But it's okay.
but it's really okay. I mean, it's Dubai. We have a nice view. I mean, we have in Limassol a place called Namos that we spent the same amount for just 2 Freddo espressos. So
True. That's actually true. We paid for the location, we paid for the vibes, for the pictures, and I think they can charge this amount of money because they don't want everyone to be here, right? If the espresso would be 5 euros, everyone would come here, and they only want to have people that are willing to pay a little bit more, and you get what you pay for. All right, we're going down fast, and also you see here 54 euros. 54 euros, most expensive 2 espressos ever. All right, ladies and gentlemen, no idea if you can hear me or not, because we are in a bar in Div C in Dubai. We got told that this is like the place to be, and we like it quite much actually. As you can see, it's a very nice bar, nice ambiente, cool people, very modern. Vibes are amazing here, and the plan for tonight is to just have a good time, take a good look at the nightlife scene so far. I have to say that it is very alive. It's a Sunday, but we are going to visit some other places. Maybe we will go even into a club. Let's see what the night brings. Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Slept a lot. That's what Dubai is all about. Stay up late and wake up late. Different than in Cyprus. I'm usually a morning person, but gotta adapt to my surroundings. Hope I'm not getting sick. But we are back in the hotel. It is 1 a.m. Didn't stay out long just because of the fact that I got the ick when we went into the club. Just saw a table of 10 guys ordering bottles, doing this, and it's just so icky that I had to leave. I'm a morning person. I will wake up tomorrow morning early again, go into a cafe, do some work, just I'm doing now, planning the next few Dubai videos. Hope you enjoy them. I actually quite enjoy them, talking about something different than Cyprus once in a while. And even though I'm super busy, guys, I still try to put out some videos for you and take you along the way of building a business, going to the gym, and everything in between. So if you appreciate that, make sure to subscribe. And if you do so, I will see you in the next video. Good night.